welcome to my channel today. So I thought I would just take some time to maybe talk a little bit about myself. I've been now doing videos for about a month and a half, and I've got quite a few up. I hope that you are going in and looking at the videos and that you would subscribe to my channel and you would like the videos, but I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Okay, so a little bit about me is that I have been a seamstress for many years. I took a class in 7th grade in, back in those days it was called home ec, and I was hooked from that point forward. I wasn't very good, but I learned as I got better and better as the years went on, and I sewed mostly. I sewed for many years. I sewed, you know, most of my children's clothing. Back then, fabrics were cheaper and you could do so much more sewing. So I did a lot of that. And I have 3 children and they're all grown. I have 5 grandchildren. And then I've just always done crafting too. I love anything to do with crafting. I love to learn new things, so I do a lot of things on my channel that maybe aren't something that I'm 100% secure in, but I like to do them and see how they turn out, and you know, and it's fun. Crafting is one of the things that it's never perfect, and lots of times it's just a lot of fun, and you're just trying to find out how, you know, things are going to turn out. So some things I'm really good at and other things I'm not so great at. So that's a little bit about me. And then, you know, I have 2 daughters, and probably about 12-13 years ago, one of my daughters opened a boutique in Round Rock, Texas, and I did a lot of custom sewing. We did custom baby bags and all kinds of things in that particular boutique that we sold, and that was fun. For 2 or 3 years we did that, and then that kind of played out and moved on to the next thing. And then I didn't sew for quite a few years. You know, you're working all the time, and you know, working 40 hours a week, and it's hard to be able to put it all into your schedule when you're working. So the last probably 10 years I got more into quilting because it's just seems to be more economical. You don't have to buy bolts, like yards and yards of fabric. You can buy it a little bit at a time, put a quilt together. So even though fabrics have gotten so much more expensive, but it's, to me, a lot more fun and creative. And I've always kept up with the crafting too. So come March of this year, I've been in retail for many years, in retail management, managed stores, and done all kinds of management. And when we had the things that happened this year in March, I was furloughed from my job. So, you know, it was thinking, what am I gonna do? And so that's when I decided to start the YouTube channel and to try to kind of see where things would go. And it's been a lot of fun. It is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And it's just trying to figure out who your audience is. So that's one of the things. Like, if you could give me comments on things that you like or things that you don't like, it helps me kind of guide me into what I might do next or what I'm gonna do. And I also had an Etsy shop I think I opened it in 2014, and I had sewed a lot of stuff for that, and then didn't keep up with it, took it down, and I have restarted that. So I have a lot of baby bibs, all kinds of kitchen items, things like that I have sewn that is on my Etsy shop. So, and I try to link that in every video, because some of this stuff that I am making here on my video channel is stuff that I will put into the Etsy shop, because I have no need for all of this stuff that I'm making. It's fun to make it and interact with people and see what you think, and and then, you know, then what things that I think are sellable I can put up in the Etsy shop and see if that sells. So that's a little bit about me and my life, and of course I've been home since March and working on this very hard and hoping that people would like what I'm doing, and that I could get you to subscribe to the channel, and to, as time goes on, I'll tell more about myself and about who I am and things, you know, that might interest you, or things that, you know, might be interesting about me. And one of the things that I will tell you that I do like a lot are quotes. I save a lot of quotes. I have on my Instagram tons of quotes and things that I just think are interesting. So that is something that has always been with me most of my life, that I love the quotes and love all the things. So maybe that's something I'll start including in my channels and in some of my videos, maybe a quote here and there that might be interesting to you, to uplift you. And you know, that's one of the things that I think has been the hardest through this time, is that we just have to stay positive and know that that it's going to be okay, and we're going to get through this, and everything is going to pan out no matter what, you know. And I like to be positive and to help to uplift other people. So hopefully that you will be interested in what I do and what I'm doing on my channel, and that I could get a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe. It would help me a lot to grow my channel, and I would appreciate it so much. And today, what we are going to do is a cute little decoupage, very cheap. I bought the glass at the Dollar Tree. I bought the paper at the Dollar Tree. So everything I'm doing, this one is very economical, and I should have this video up sometime tomorrow. So thank you so much. Welcome back, guys. Okay, so I hope y'all are enjoying my videos. I'm enjoying making them for you, and I'm trying to do just a little bit of a variety. You know, I do some sewing, I do some painting, I do a little bit of art, different things. So today is an easy, mostly bought from the Dollar Tree. The only thing I didn't buy from the Dollar Tree was this twine, because I've just had it for a long time, so I already had that. I bought these little pieces of paper, which it has different designs. So I cut out what we are going to put on the jar. The jar was from the Dollar Tree. And then I bought these little sponges. So it's just going to be a quick decoupage. And I bought these cute little knobs, not from the Dollar Tree. I've just had them for a long time. So I thought that would be so cute. So I've already put a hole in the top, and this is going to go through the top for the knob on it. So here we go. So I was going to see about mixing a little bit of, maybe not. So I think I'm going to do the lid in a yellow, which will coordinate pretty good with this. And I may come in and put a little bit of red on top of that. So this is probably going to take a few coats to cover this. So let this first coat dry. Okay, so we're going to use our decoupage and put some onto the glass, and then we'll put some on the back of the paper as we go. Luckily this is kind of got little areas in it where it lays down, it doesn't roll on you, so that's kind of nice. I had already done one decoupage video with a wine bottle, and it's really gotten a lot of views, so I don't know if a lot of people are into the decoupage. I'm definitely no expert, but I love doing it, so it's a lot of fun. And when you're using this a little bit heavier paper, this is not the tissue paper like I use a lot of times. This is a little bit heavier, not much, but just make sure you're not leaving any bubbles in your underneath. And one thing that you can do is take a little piece of saran wrap or plastic and put over it and rub it out without tearing your paper. Okay, so I have got the jar decoupaged, and I just kind of left it here around the edges. And then I did the lid with this, kind of sponged it with the yellow and the orange together. And then I'm debating if I want to come in on the lid and put a little bit of this. Maybe, I don't know. And then, turned out really cute. I'm gonna put some sealer over this, and then we're going to put the knob on, and I'll have to cut a bunch of this, the end of the screw off, because it's way too long, but that won't be hard to do. So I'll take a little hacksaw and take the end of that off. In fact, I don't know if I want to leave that. Now I've gotten that hole big enough. This is really gonna turn out cute. Cute little all-purpose jar. Came from the dollar store. So I didn't pay like $1, and $1 for the paper part that I'm using on it. So it was a very economic project. Did not cost much. I'll just give y'all an idea, and I'll go back in and screw that on. But that's how it's gonna look with the knob on it. So I'm gonna finish putting the sealer on this, and then I think I'm going to put a little bit of this around the top of it here. I'm gonna glue that on, and it will be finished. So I'll come back shortly and show you the finished project. Okay guys, this turned out so cute. So let me turn it a little bit so you can see. And then this is the little knob that we used on the lid. And I used just a little bit of that jute and put it around. And it really turned out cute. So I hope if you like this project, you'll give me a thumbs up, and you'll subscribe to my channel. You can hit that bell, and it will give you options on if you want to see the next video that gets uploaded. And I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit about me. Okay guys, and I'll leave you with a quote today saying that no one makes a difference by being like everyone else. So make the difference, be different, and it makes the world a better place because we strive to be different. I kind of added some to that quote, but I like that. You know, don't follow the crowd, be different. Thank you, and see you on the next video.